gather around me, space travelers surround me. Hark now to the ballad of Rockin' Robin Hood. I may well confound you, astound you, spellbound you with heroes and villains, the bad and the good. Watch now as our rockets race here from afar, for now with our Robin we live on a star.
3, 2, 1, blast off! Band of brothers marching together, heads held high in all kinds of weather. With fiery blast our roaring rockets rise, beyond the earth, beyond the skies. At the side of Robin take your stand, with the gallant leader of the band. Send a joyous shout throughout the land for Robin Hood. We come from near and distant stars, to the sound of the galaxy born, to rally round Rocket Robin Hood. Braver man has never been born. So we sally forth against the foe, our band of brothers skyward ho, with Rocket Robin Hood. With Rocket Robin Hood.
All is quiet on Sherwood Asteroid as Rocket Robin and Friar Tuck pass the time working out with quarterstaffs. Yes, it's a very quiet morning. So quiet you can hear a pin drop. Well, not a pin exactly.
I noticed you've been putting on a little weight lately, but this is ridiculous. It's a solar quake.
Help! Help! Somebody help!
And it sounds like someone's in trouble.
Hang on, son. Try to hang on.
I can't much longer, Father. Father! Father!
Well, I must say, you chaps came along in the nick, as it were. Close call, what?
Close enough.
I hope you'll let my son and me show our gratitude in some way.
Oh, wouldn't think of it. We're only too glad to. Don't I know you? Sure I do. Well, I'll be a robot's rivet. It's Abel Baker Charlie.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Why, bless me bones, it's Rocket Robin Hood. Good old Robbie. Oh, well, small planet, what?
Rocket Robin Hood? Then you do know him, Father. You really do.
Oh, Robbie, I'd like you to meet an admirer of yours. My son, Marmaduke.
Any son of Abel Baker Charlie is a friend of mine.
Hey, Robbie, it's Abel B. Charles now. I've changed my line of work.
How long are you going to be on Sherwood?
Just passing through on my way to demonstrate my latest invention for some scientist chaps on the Raiders. Oh, very hush-hush.
Top secret, eh?
Chip.
Nothing you could let a friend in on.
Absolutely out of the question, old chap.
Couldn't talk you into a little demonstration?
Not this time, Robbie. Strictly against regulations and all that. Well, there she is, chaps. I call her the Superbug.
What does it do?
With a Superbug, one can eavesdrop, as it were, anywhere in space. Simply dial to the location you wish, and the indicators tell you who's doing the talking and where their voice is coming from.
That could be a very dangerous toy in the wrong hands.
Yeah, like the Sheriff of N.O.T.T. Could I try it?
Be my guest, old boy.
Little John, beam it in on our friend the Sheriff at N.O.T.T headquarters.
Yeah, let's see what old Cheeseface is up to.
Cheeseface?
Oh, it never occurred to me before, but now that Little John mentions it, you do have a certain moldy look about you.
I'll cheese-face him if I lay my hands on him.
Promises. You're running out of excuses, you know. And I'm running out of patience.
Rocket Robin Hood can't always be quiet.
I think I hear something now, Robin.
The Superbug is beamed in on us. Come into the sound barrier where we can talk. I've got a plan for ridding ourselves of those merry men in green. A plan so simple that even you will be able to understand it.
The blue rose, third thorn from the blossom on the left.
Good show.
Your shot.
I'm afraid I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, as they say. Out of practice and all that.
Oh, don't be modest.
Well, if you insist. Second thorn from the blossom, same rose.
Oh, Father.
And you said you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Come on, old friend. Let's see how you are at jousting.
To joust and shoot and duel and everything with Rocket Robin Hood. And you said you always beat him.
Well, perhaps I did exaggerate a bit. You know how it is, Robbie. Father wants to be a hero in his own son's eyes and all that sort of thing. I'm afraid he doesn't think I'm very much of a hero now.
Well, we'll have to fix that, won't we?
I'm afraid heroes are born, not made, Robbie.
Don't be too sure about that. I have an idea. Before you leave tomorrow, you're going to be the biggest hero in hero business.
You don't happen to have a small miracle up your sleeve, do you?
Fresh out of miracles, but I do have a trick up my sleeve. Listen, here's my plan. And the rest is up to you, Able Baker Charlie.
I'll admit, like a good plan, Robbie, but really, will work. Blast! Lost them again. Now, don't just stand there. Do something.
It's foolproof. If you just...
Turn it off, turn it off. I've heard enough. So he thinks it's foolproof, eh? Well, Rocket Robin's plan fits perfectly with a little plan of my own. I've been trying to think of a way to rid ourselves of our troublesome friend, and Robin himself has hit on the perfect way. Hit it right on the nose.
What is Rocket Robin planning that fits so perfectly with Prince John's own sinister plans? Will the Sheriff of N.O.T.T catch Robin in one of Robin's own traps?
The countdown started, trouble cruise, but have no fear, we cannot lose with Rocket Robin Hood.
Soaring through the far reaches of outer planetary space is new Sherwood Forest Asteroid. Fantastic headquarters of that swashbuckling cosmic highwayman of the 30th century, Rocket Robin Hood. Yes, here comes the one and only Rocket Robin Hood, gliding through galaxies in his search for star-shattering adventure. The interplanetary villains quiver in their space boots when they hear the merry ring of his laughter and feel the blast of his mighty electro quarterstaff. Rocket Robin Hood, fun-loving astral adventurer in the astonishing years to come. Rocket Robin Hood, the happy outlaw of outer planetary space, is a direct descendant of Robin Hood of old. He's fast, with a joyful laugh, a ready jest, and a quiver full of futuristic arrows. Robin robs from the cosmic rich to give to the astral poor. He's fun. He's fantastic. Robin Hood, merriest of the merry men in the astounding year 3000.
In time of trouble, time of woe, the dark before the dawn, we turn to Robin for his strength in brains as well as brawn. So though the villain holds his sway, there come our dawn, will come our day, with Rocket Robin Hood. With Rocket Robin Hood.
After saving an old friend and his son in an earthquake, Robin plans to make him a hero in the eyes of his son Marmaduke, not realizing that Prince John is going to use Robin's own plan to trap him.
I think I get it, Robbie, but would you mind going over it again just to make sure?
All right. 1, you arrange to take Marmaduke on a hiking trip. 2, myself and some of my men, disguised to look like the sheriff's soldiers, will ambush you in an attempt to kidnap Marmaduke. Now, I'll make sure we put up a good fight. We don't want to make it look too easy. But you'll take us all on single-handed and rescue Marmaduke. This time tomorrow, you'll be the hero your lad always thought you were.
You did say single-handed.
Well, not exactly. You'll have a little outside help. This laser gun, for instance.
Couldn't that be a bit risky, old chap?
I'll see that the sting is taken out of its ray. And, of course, you'll have this boomerang arrow. I'll show you how it works later. And, oh, yes, this instant paralyzing ring. 1 whiff of the gas from this will instantly paralyze a man for 10 minutes. And, of course, this...
What's that?
Your invisible shield. Just spray the air in front of whatever you want to protect, and the spray hardens into solid moonite in 0.8 of a second.
Moonite, old chap?
The most impenetrable substance in the world. Even a laser ray can't cut through it. Keep an eye on Giles.
Very funny. Very funny.
Now, in exactly 1 hour, you start out with Marmaduke. We'll give you a 30-minute head start. Then you wait here. Latitude 300, longitude 450.
Latitude 300, longitude 450. You got that?
In 2 hours, it will all be over, and you'll be the biggest hero a lad ever had for a dad.
I'm still not sure, Robbie. You really think your plan will work?
How can it miss?
We could give him a few reasons, eh, sire?
Let's just say that our overconfident friend is in for a few surprises. By this time tomorrow, I will control space. Our bug was all right for short-range snooping, but with Abel Baker Charlie's superbug in my possession, I will be able to listen in on the whole universe, the whole galaxy. No secret will be safe. I will be able to sell the world's little plots and plans to the highest bidder.
Bribery.
Blackmail.
Double-dealing.
Skullduggery. There's nothing I enjoy more than a good, clean game of cat and mouse, especially if the cat has all the traps.
4 men should do it. Little John, Alan Adale, Will Scarlett, and myself. Will, we'll need 4-knot uniforms. You know the sizes.
You're practically wearing them.
Excuse me, what is your waist size?
50.
Didn't your doctor ever tell you being overweight is bad for your health?
Rocket Robin's days are numbered, dum-diddy-dum-dum-dum. Soon I'll prove I'm not a dumber, dum-diddy-dum-dum-dum.
All right, men, you all know what to do. I'm counting on every last one of you to be a disgrace to the uniform you wear.
With these knot uniforms, that shouldn't be hard.
Marmaduke and Abel Baker Charlie are leaving now. We'll give them 30 minutes head start. Check your space watches.
Why are we stopping here, Father?
I thought we might rest a bit.
We've only been walking half hour. I guess when you get to be your age, you do get tired rather easily.
When you're grown up, you'll get tired sometimes, too.
No, I shan't. When I grow up, I'm going to be exactly like Rocket Robin Hood.
These are your best men?
The best, Your Excellency.
Well, I must say, as usual, your best is none too good. But I suppose we'll have to make do. Now, remember, I want the boy alive. After Abel Baker Charlie pays the ransom and we have the superbug, I don't care what happens to the brat. And oh, yes, the first mistake anyone makes will be his last.
5 more minutes. We'd better wait here. Marmaduke and Abel Baker Charlie are just over the hill.
There's Rocket Robin now. Positions. Stand by, Bubble Deer. Disengage, Bubble.
3 minutes. And remember, men, make it look good. But take it easy. I don't want Able Baker Charlie to get hurt if anything goes wrong.
Don't worry, Robin. This caper is a cinch. Easy as blowing bubbles.
Speaking of bubbles, run for cover!
What cover?
Try to get out of that one, Rocket Robin.
Something tells me that bubble won't be so easy to break. Will Rocket Robin Hood be able to escape in time to rescue his old friend?
No danger looms through outer space. No villain stands up face to face with Rocket Robin Hood.
Strongest member of Rocket Robin Hood's band is Little John, the brawniest spaceman ever to rocket through the cosmos in the fantastic years to come. This Goliath of the galaxies has the might of a cosmic Hercules, the brute force of an unleashed meteor, combined with a truly super weapon, the electro quarterstaff. Little John, whose great strength is tempered with a simple, good-hearted kindness toward all living things. Mightiest of Rocket Robin Hood's merry men in the amazing years to come, Little John. When the problems of Rocket Robin Hood call for heavy thinking, then it's time for the one and only Friar Tuck to come to the rescue. Some, like the wicked Sheriff of N.O.T.T, think him fat, foolish, and not worth worrying about. But don't you believe it? Friar Tuck, whose courage is as tremendous as his appetite, is just one of the astounding space characters in the merry band of Rocket Robin Hood in the fantastic years to come.
The villain thinks he has us now, he'll soon be on the run. Our systems now are A-OK, the battle shall be won. So watch our rockets roaring by as Robin's men light up the sky for Rocket Robin Hood. For Rocket Robin Hood.
Rocket Robin Hood is trying to make his old friend look like a hero to his son. But the Sheriff of N.O.T.T has caught Rocket Robin and 3 of his men in a fantastic trap. It looks like a gigantic soap bubble. But is it?
Trapped! Trapped! What a pity I can't stay to watch them squirm. Down, boy.
Now I know what a goldfish feels like. Try the laser, Will.
It's not cutting through.
I was afraid of that. Moonite, the strongest substance in the world. Nothing can cut through it except a drill made of moonite itself.
Maybe we can lift it.
No, afraid not.
There's gotta be some way out.
We've got exactly 1 minute and 7 seconds to think of it. Look. So that's what friend Sheriff is up to.
You mean they're going to kidnap Marmaduke? For real?
In exactly 50 seconds, unless you happen to have a moonite drill on you.
Poor little Marmaduke.
Poor Able Baker Charlie.
And I gave him an unpowered laser gun.
You'll think of something. Right, Robin?
If anybody offered me a penny for my thoughts right now, they'd be getting the worst of the bargain.
This bubble might as well be made of solid granite.
What did you say?
I said this bubble might as well be made of solid granite.
Never mind. Give me your laser and say a prayer, a short one. We've got exactly 30 seconds.
Now!
Number 1, use invisible shield.
Father, what did you do that for?
Stay behind that, son, and don't move until I give the order.
Don't try any tricks, no one will get hurt. All we want is the boy.
Not while I still have a strong right arm and breath in my body to defend him. Now, chappies, we'll see who does what to who. Or is it who? Never could be sure about that. One step further, and it's draperies. Curtains for all of you. Rush him! Don't say I didn't warn you. I say, aren't you supposed to fall down or something? Oh, I get it. Put on a bit of a show, what? Oh, come, aren't you overacting a little?
Go get them, Father.
Huh? Oh, yes. Jolly well right, Marmaduke. Take it easy, old chap. Oh, well, I suppose we have to make it look real.
I must be slipping. Should have thought of this 20 seconds ago.
Hey, what about me?
Sorry, old friend. We don't have time for a hole that big. Carry on.
Bully for you.
Enjoy the trip, old man. Toss you for it. Heads I win, tails you lose. Heads, you lose. Very well, chaps. One more step and I'll bore you, drill you.
Better not try any of your tricks, or my father will make you wish you hadn't. Right, Father?
Huh? Right, Duke.
And I thought Rocket Robin was good.
Duke, there's something I think I should tell you. You see, these men are really...
Really what, Father?
I'm sorry, boy, but I've got to be honest with you. You see, these men are really Robin Hood.
Oh, I see there, Robin. You're just in time.
What? My word.
Whatever you did, don't spoil it now.
But who? Well, ta-da for now, old chum. I suppose I never will know what I would have done if I knew those men were really the sheriffs.
Exactly what you did. Take my word for it.
Your word has always been good enough for me, Robbie.
Well, goodbye, lad. You tell your dad anytime he wants to rejoin the band, he's more than welcome.
Can I try that thingamajig one more time?
Be my guest, old man. You call yourself a sheriff? You idiot.
Yes, Prince John.
Butterfingers.
Yes, Prince John.
Imbecile.
Yes, Prince John.
Nincompoop.
Yes, Prince John.
Moron.
Yes, Prince John.
We're Robin's men, we rule the sky. So raise your voices, raise them high. For Rocket Robin Hood.
Arch enemy of Rocket Robin Hood is the cruel space tyrant Prince John, despot ruler of the national outer space terrestrial territories. With the help of the wicked Sheriff of N.O.T.T, the Black Prince plans for that terrible day when he will destroy and conquer the entire solar system. And well, he might, if it were not for Rocket Robin Hood. Rocket Robin Hood, outlaw defender of right in the astounding years to come.
Band of brothers marching together, heads held high in all kinds of weather. With fiery blast, our roaring rockets rise. Beyond the earth, beyond the skies, at the side of Robin, take your stand. With the gallant leader of our band, send a joyous shout throughout the land for Rocket Robin Hood. somewhere any bolder. Sound the horn in every Astro clan to rally round our merry men. We stand with Robin to the end. The joys of freedom to defend is the place to be on the side.